Hello everybody, Mariel Weiss, Keller Williams Real Estate, coming to you with your market update as well as a little bit of a commentary on some changes to laws about how real estate is going to be done. So let's start with that. Only 18 states in our great United States had agreements in place that would be negotiated between a buyer and a realtor. And there was a lawsuit that in those states where they did not have this, that essentially is making sure that every state follows a similar, not the same, but a similar guideline, and that there is to be a written agreement between a buyer and a realtor before any property is shown or any substantial work is done. The duration and compensation of that is negotiable between the agent and the buyer. And of course, the roles and responsibilities are outlined there too. And as licensees, we've got certain roles and responsibilities we must serve by law. So, not a huge change in the markets where we serve with Pennsylvania and North Carolina, because for years and years and years, our process is, if you're interested in purchasing a home, you meet with us for a consultation. We explain all of these options to you, and then you can make a decision of how you'd like to proceed. So that will still remain the same way. It's just more of now in other states, maybe if people are coming from those states, that they didn't do that before. This is going to feel new to them, but it's really not in many of the states, in the states that we operate in, Pennsylvania, North Carolina, because we've had it for years. So depending upon if you're a buyer or a seller, it may mean different things to you, and that's definitely a longer conversation than we can have right here in this video. So if you're curious, you know how I love answering curious questions. So if you're curious, feel free to reach out. I've got no problem in educating you and explaining it further based on your particular situation. But that's a change you may have been hearing about in the media. Secondly, market updates, right? So you can check out on the data below. Let's talk about Pennsylvania first. So Pennsylvania market still moving strong, right? Our median sales price has still gone up over last year, which again goes to show that real estate can be a good investment, especially over the long term. Our days on market still pretty steady. Our absorption rate, even though it's gone up a little bit, it's not beyond what we would consider still a seller's market. But what is interesting is the number of new listings hitting the market. It's gone up, and it went up last month too. And so you can see it's gone up over last year. We're starting to track this because, gosh, for a number of years that we've been doing this update, every month has been going down, down, down compared to the year prior. But we're finally starting to see where buyers do have more options. So that's a good thing, buyers. That's, really good for you. We are not anywhere near a buyer's market yet. However, we are seeing home sale contingencies in certain instances, and inspections and seller assists and things like that. So keep that, in your mind as you start navigating, making your plans, and then we can certainly let you know what that means for your particular goal. In our North Carolina market, where we serve, which is the southeastern portion as well, some interesting things there. First of all, homes are taking longer to sell on the market, and they traditionally have over the Northeast anyway. I would caution anyone to look too much into the median sales price changes, because you can see there's two counties there that it show that the median sales price went down. Keep in mind, in those particular portions of North Carolina, there is a lot of new construction, like a ton of new construction. And when you have new construction, a builder can decide to build different houses, sell different properties. And if they're feeling like the market can't support the plans and the prices that they had, they can change it up. And so they're probably listening, reading the room, so to speak, and saying, geez, we need more affordable housing options. So they're probably building smaller homes and adjusting that price down to be able to look more appealing. And that's what's very likely going into that median sales price change that you see. Sorry, my phone is beeping and buzzing as it always does. So don't look too much into that, for those people who are in North Carolina. There's a couple more little tidbits down there. Grand theme of this month is reach out if you've got questions. We all know there's a ton of content out there. But content without the context that we can provide to you in your situation is essentially useless. So you need us to break it down. And even this data that we show you, it's a county level, but that's going to vary by your neighborhood and by your type of house and all of those different things. So if you are looking to make a move now more than ever, please raise your hand, reach out to us. We offer no obligation consultations to start the process and review your options so that you can make an informed decision about who's going to help you on your moving journey. Okay, so have a fantastic 4th of July. I'm sorry for the long video. There's just so much to talk about, and have a good one. Bye.